My name's Kristen Dempsey, and I work in a public school in Northeast Ohio. And I work currently with middle school and high school students. At the middle school that I work at, there's a career fair every year, and I've had the opportunity to participate in that for the last several years. When the career fair was over, the students are asked to write letters about one of the professions that they connected with or that they found to be interesting. Reading these letters and hearing what these 8th graders thought and how we impacted, their lives and their family members' lives just really reminded me that not only do we know that what we do is important, but that the people that we work with and the family members of those people that we work with, they value what we do, and they really feel like we have a huge impact on their lives as well. And, if we're not the ones that would advocate for, children and adults with, language and speech needs, who will?
I would like to give you an example of how your contribution to PAC can positively influence the lives of children who have hearing loss. I am passionate about helping kids who have hearing loss, and I have had the honor of being involved in universal newborn hearing screening in Ohio. 10 years ago, legislation was passed that allowed every newborn to have a hearing screening before they left the hospital. This has changed the lives of over 450 kids a year in Ohio by identifying them early and being able to provide intervention services, essentially closing the gap of learning speech, language, and hearing skills. Before working on House Bill 150, I did not realize the influence that our legislators have on the policies and our profession. Because we work with children with communication needs daily, we assume that a lot of other people know what their needs are. But no, that is not the case. Our lobbyist, Kelly O'Reilly, and others who are in Columbus directly educate, influence, and give information to the legislators who are the ones that are going to be voting on policies and procedures that directly affect speech pathology, audiology, and the kids that we serve. Last year, Kelly O'Reilly, our lobbyist for GAC, challenged us to invite our legislators and host a local event. The Stark County audiologists decided to take this challenge, and we invited Representative Christina Hagan to our Speak Audiology and Auditory Oral classroom. She was able to see 3-, 4-, and 5-year-old preschoolers with cochlear implants and hearing aids singing and talking. She had first-hand experience of the important jobs that we provide to these children with hearing loss.
Nine months ago, I was admitted into the hospital with great anticipation and a long, healthy pregnancy, ready to give birth to a beautiful baby girl. I ate all the right foods, I exercised, and we were so excited, only to be told by our hospital audiologist that she had failed her hearing test. We were shocked, devastated, alone, scared. What do you mean? I didn't do anything to cause this. Whose fault is this? How dare you give me such horrible news? I waited my whole life to be a mother to this beautiful daughter. There can't be something wrong with her, we thought. We were angry and we were mad and we wanted answers and had no idea where to turn. Thank goodness for an on-call audiologist that cared enough to help us get on the right path to get help. She introduced us to an organization called the Regional Infant Hearing Program, who visited our home. They told us that it was going to be okay. They held us when we cried. They guided us, they mentored us, they gave us information, they met with our child, so they loved our daughter as if she was their own. And 9 months later, our little girl. They couldn't give her hearing, but they've given her speech. She now says hi, and bye-bye, and daddy. We're still waiting on mommy. And waiting on mommy, and waiting on mommy. And I think that's coming. And Rip will give that to me one day. Though they couldn't give her hearing, they gave me a beautiful little girl who you wouldn't know has a hearing loss. And nobody would guess that she's different or special. And I don't know why this is her story, and I don't know why this is our journey. But I will tell you, if it wasn't for an organization like the Regional Infant Hearing Program, I don't think we'd be where we are today.
As a professional, I've been working with the Regional Infant Hearing Program for about 14 years. Without speech pathologists and audiologists, other professionals don't really understand hearing, don't understand the development of hearing, what these kiddos need in the schools when they're babies. We have a true expertise, and that's why I'm now believing and advocating and getting involved in it.
My name is Jane Warner, and I am currently the Speech-Language Pathology Supervisor at the Stark County Educational Service Center. I have been a speech-language pathologist for the past 40 years. If we don't advocate for our services, which are vital for our clients from birth to my age and beyond, then who will do it?
Why should you give to the PAC? We are all busy professionals who are removing communication barriers for Ohio's children. We realize that not everybody has the time to lobby and talk to their legislators, but your hard-earned dollars to the PAC can help make a difference in the lives of the children that we serve and to the profession of speech-language pathology and audiology.
I hope that along with me, you will find it in your hearts to give generously to the Ohio Speech and Hearing PAC.